Good morning. Please take a seat. I'm here to help you with the settlement process in Australia. How are you finding things so far?
Bonjour, merci beaucoup. C'est un peu difficile, mais je suis content d'être ici en sécurité.
I understand it can be overwhelming. Let's start by going over some basic information. Have you had a chance to visit Centrelink to apply for financial assistance?
Pas encore. Je ne savais pas où aller, ni comment procéder.
No problem. Centrelink is the agency that provides financial support, and we can help you with the application. They will need some documents, like your visa and any identification you have. Do you have those with you?
Oui, j'ai mon visa, et mon passeport. Mais, je n'ai pas encore de carte d'identité australienne.
That's okay. We can work with what you have for now. Once you're settled, you'll be able to apply for a Medicare card and an Australian ID. Have you had any medical needs since arriving?
Oui, j'ai un problème de santé, qui nécessite des médicaments réguliers, mais je ne sais pas comment obtenir une ordonnance ici.
You'll need to visit a GP, a general practitioner. They will assess your condition and provide a prescription. I can help you book an appointment. Would you like me to do that?
Oui, s'il vous plaît. Je suis un peu perdu, avec le système de santé ici.
It's understandable. The healthcare system can be complicated at first. The GP will also help you register for Medicare, which will cover most of your healthcare costs. By the way, have you been informed about the difference between an asylum seeker and a refugee?
Pas vraiment. On utilise souvent les deux termes, mais je ne connais pas la différence exacte.
Don't worry, that's common. An asylum seeker is someone who has fled their country and is seeking protection in another country but hasn't yet had their claim processed. Once their claim is approved and they are granted protection, they are recognized as a refugee. So, since your application was successful, you are now officially recognized as a refugee here in Australia.
Je comprends mieux maintenant. Donc, avant que ma demande soit approuvée, j'étais demandeur d'asile.
Exactly. And now, as a refugee, you have certain rights and access to services like healthcare, education, and financial assistance, which we can help you navigate.
Merci pour l'explication. Cela me rassure de savoir que j'ai maintenant un statut officiel.
Of course. Let's continue with some important steps. Have you had any vaccinations or health checks since arriving in Australia?
Non, pas encore. Je sais qu'il y a des vaccins obligatoires, mais je ne suis pas sûr desquels j'ai besoin.
That's correct. There are some vaccines that are recommended or required, especially for children. If you have children with you, it's important to keep their immunization records up to date. The GP can advise you on this and arrange for any necessary vaccinations.
J'ai une fille de 7 ans. Elle a été vaccinée dans notre pays, mais je ne sais pas si c'est suffisant ici.
We can check her immunization records and make sure she's up to date with Australian requirements. You may also need to enroll her in school. Do you need assistance with that?
Oui, s'il vous plaît. Je veux qu'elle commence l'école, dès que possible.
We'll help you find a local school and assist with the enrollment process. Schools here require proof of address and sometimes immunization records as well. Where are you currently staying?
Je suis logé dans un centre temporaire, mais je voudrais trouver un logement permanent.
We can assist with finding permanent housing. There are programs available for refugees that offer support in securing long-term accommodation. Do you have any specific needs, like proximity to public transport or services?
Oui, il serait préférable d'être près des transports publics, surtout si je trouve un emploi.
Understood. We can look into options near train stations or bus routes. Speaking of work, have you thought about what kind of job you'd like to pursue here?
Je travaillais comme ingénieur dans mon pays. J'aimerais continuer dans ce domaine, si possible.
Engineering is a highly valued profession here. However, you might need to have your qualifications recognized in Australia. This process, called skills assessment, ensures your credentials meet local standards. It's handled by a designated authority for each profession. Have you brought any documents or certificates with you?
Oui, j'ai apporté mes diplômes, mais ils sont en français.
That's fine. We can help you get them translated and certified. Once your qualifications are recognized, you may also need to apply for registration with the relevant professional body depending on your field. This can take some time, so it's good to start early.
Je comprends. Je suis prêt à suivre toutes les étapes nécessaires pour pouvoir travailler ici.
That's a great attitude. In the meantime, while you're waiting for your skills assessment, you might want to consider taking some short courses or training to familiarize yourself with Australian workplace practices. There are also language courses available if you want to improve your English.
Oui, cela m'intéresse beaucoup. Je veux m'intégrer le plus rapidement possible.
That's excellent. Integration is key, and there are many services designed to help you settle in, including community support groups. They can be a great way to meet people and get advice from others who have gone through similar experiences. Have you connected with any local communities yet?
Pas encore. Je ne sais pas par où commencer.
We can connect you with community organizations that offer social activities, language exchange programs, and other forms of support. They can also help you navigate cultural differences and understand local customs. It's a good way to build a support network here in Australia.
Merci beaucoup. Cela me rassure de savoir que je ne suis pas seul.
You're definitely not alone. We are here to help you every step of the way. Let's get started by setting up your Centrelink appointment, and we can also arrange a meeting with a housing advisor and book your GP visit. After that, we'll work on getting your qualifications assessed and connecting you with a local community group.
Merci infiniment pour tout votre soutien.
You're very welcome. We are glad to have you here, and we'll do everything we can to support your new life in Australia. Let's take it one step at a time.